Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So who was going to jump in?
Yes. I want to talk about two things. First of all, what Mr. Peter said. So, you know, when he said that a woman should speak with her husband. Now, it's not about taking permission, but speak with your husband about your weight. I agree, completely agree. Because what we see nowadays is that women are being pressured by the media or by even the society to look slim. To be honest, you sometimes just sit down and ask yourself, okay, who am I getting slim for? This BBL that they are doing, why are they doing it? It's still because to look attractive to the men. If you find out, just ask anybody to look attractive to the men. Actually, so then you ask yourself, okay, is my partner complaining that, I'm not talking about the excessive fatness, but there's some people that, yes, they were size 6 before, and then they're size 10, and then you see other people telling them that, auntie, you don't dey fat, don't dey fat, please slim down. I remember when I gave birth to my first child, one of my friends said, we have added weight, you have to start working out, you have to still look like Tiseko. And then that word alone was the pressure and the mental instability that affected me. Because then again, I started looking at myself. So sometimes when I call my husband, I'll be like, is it because I've added weight? Don't worry, I will get back to my Tiseko time. So, because then I was not even, I know that my mother-in-law wants him. Every time she sees me, she's always saying, my wife, please now, add weight. So that they will say, Ijebu is taking care of you well. And you won't blame them, because then in those days, they had fattening room. Before you get married, to take you to the fattening room, you will eat so that you can add small weight, so you can be fine and beautiful. So that's why I say that the media, they sold something to us, to we women, that made us feel that if you are not slim, you are ugly. You see, like the second part of it I wanted to say is that those celebrities that at the end of the day, they've gone through the knife, they've done this and that, and then they start selling slimity, I feel it tells on their integrity. Because to be honest, there are some, I appreciate View Peking. She will tell you what she went through to slim down. And that's something that I feel that I love the most about her. It shows how
it shows transparency.
Yes. Honestly. But then again, you see, I'm sorry to say, I love Mercy Johnson, but you see somebody like Mercy Johnson. Yesterday, I watched your movie, I saw you, and then you were looking good. You had everything. And then I'm seeing you today. You are not very slim, and you're looking like
I like that.
You see, the first thing I said is that I like her. I like how she's looking. But I'm just trying to say the transformation.
I don't like how she's looking.
No, what I'm trying to say.
We have different views.
I'm trying to say the transformation overnight.
You see
how
it should give you. Was it overnight?
Because when did she
notification for me on Instagram?
Before.
Tina. So
to know how much you like her.
Yes, I know gone on the page. You know she's our Esa wife now. I'm in love with her. The way she learnt the language. Following her mouth to mouth. Only for me to just come out.
You just saw one day.
I thought she was dying.
Yes.
So why she lose so much weight? And she looked to me, like she has no stamina.
Yes.
I didn't like it at all. I know Mero will like it, but me, I hope she's watching. I don't.
She's not bothered about
I guess she's happy with herself.
I don't want
take call and come back.
Samson, welcome to the show. I'm so sorry. Apologies to you,
our
Mr.
definition
Samson.
of beauty as Africans is robust.
That's why I said
robust
one.
Before,
not fat.
but the celebrities are changing it.
We in Edo, we don't have all those big. We have robust faces, and our beauty comes out. That's how we are. So we will like it. But I remember that it's not for everybody to tell you how to look. Yours truly married at 26, a size 8. When I finally got pregnant, I still was that size. They used to climb on the scale and do before weights for me and say, this your baby is going to give you weight. True, baby come. Even on the labor ward bed, it was. And one thing about low body weight is that for one of the things they said is that it triggers early labor. I did come early. I was supposed to come at the 24th. Baby came 4th, and it was a few weeks early. Then I went from a size 8 to a 16.
Wow.
That is
all the compliment I was getting. My wedding dress, my wedding blouse that I used to tie George, till now, even after I've lost that weight, cannot enter body again. Only one hand can pass through the body blouse. You know, and everybody was saying, now you're looking like your husband. Zib is taking care of you. See your bum, don't come out. See this. I was dying. I would cough. I thought I had TB because there was a TB unit at the place I used to take my child for immunization. I sat there one day because there was no space and I felt, don't catch TB. The way I was coughing. One day, the MD of my hospital just said, go and do us an X-ray. They give you cough syrup every day, you know they well. And it came out, I had cardiomegaly.
Oh,
I developed it when I had the baby, and it had gone because I was gaining weight. They're cooking me pepper soup, everything. Blast, no, they fit us. We just shook body. My heart was pressing on my ribs. My heart was swollen. So I was seeing a cardiologist. You see why I don't joke with health? Because I thought, I was looking at my baby, I said, finally, God, you gave me baby at 30, but it seems like I won't be alive for this baby to grow. Those were the thoughts flying in my head. I used to cry whenever I was breastfeeding her and pray that I lived enough to raise her. I know they joke with all those. If you tell me, say, I'm fat, that's your business. I just want to be healthy.
And the way messages tells you don't like her sleep, that's your
no,
business.
my wife, she will gain small. Messages
that one
was
fashion.
Let me say, she was never fat.
Is your brother.
Exactly.
Let us contribute. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Ose.
Okay, yeah. Yes, good morning. I actually like what you guys are talking about this morning.
Okay.
It's actually very, very sensitive and very important.
Please, Ose, I need you to give me 2 seconds. I need to inform our audience that we are going to be taking a break off the TVC news platform on DSTV, but you can still join us on YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube right now, or you can switch to the terrestrial platform to enjoy us on Go TV 16, because we're joining the ministerial press briefing series. We have a few ministers that will be sharing what they have achieved so far from the Ministry of Information and National Orientation. You can see it on the screen. So let's get back to listening to Ose. Ose, please, you have the floor.
Okay. So it's actually very important, right? But then what I want to say is the primary reason why anybody should lose weight has to be health, for health's sake. So anything aside that is something else. It's not advisable. Because you can actually look not so fat, but then you're healthy.
I agree.
Yeah.
Right? So and then it's just people, listening to social media or what people are actually saying
can be chubby
that
and healthy.
pushes them to lose weight. And then I want to say this. To lose weight is not an overnight process. It takes time.
Yes, it does.
And it also takes discipline. You have to be disciplined. So when someone wakes up the next morning and automatically loses weight, it's not healthy, believe you me, because whatever you take into your system, they will throw the same thing back at you. So if you want to lose weight, you have to go through the process, which is cut down your sugar intake. That's the primary reason why people add weight.
They are speaking Mariam's language. They are speaking Mariam's language.
We love you.
And you don't have to eat. You don't have to eat too much. You must not eat 3 times in a day. The moment you cut down your sugar intake, trust me, you will be healthy.
By God's grace.
So and most of our celebrities, what they are doing is not good, because they go through different processes and they try to sell a different narrative to the audience.
That's what is wrong.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense. And if you want to copy the whites, if you want to copy the Westerners, copy them to the fullest, not just some parts. Do you understand? And our gullible followers, they would, like, when they see all these things, they will think, okay, yes, it's this product, and I take this product, I will lose weight. Meanwhile, taking all those things will affect our system, kidney, our liver.
I agree.
Do you understand? So, I mean, whoever that wants to lose weight should just check what they eat. That's the best way to lose it. Not all these things they sell online, take this, take that. Within 1 month, you lose weight.
Thank you so much. All right, so
I remember how cinches and waist trainers became popular. Because even the black Americans, they will do all sorts of surgery, reduce their waist, and then they will now use it to sell cinches and waist trainers. So really, that is the problem. And we need to be wise. So capitalism allows marketers or business people to sell whatever it is they want to sell, but consumers need to be wise. We need to we need to be wise up. I was looking for one pidgin word to use. It did not come.
I want me you speak the pidgin.
Yes, I want
make this pidgin come out. I want make the pidgin come out.
I won't speak her, but it just I just lost it.
I beg the speaker, me put am.
I can't find it.
To think that she's
I want
my
you
friend.
to wise up.
Get brain,
Open
get
your
brain.
eye.
They say,
Open your
shine your eye.
Shine your eye to all these marketing things so that you don't fall.
okay, so there's this particular angle I want us to dig into, which is we've all alluded to it a bit. It's the that feeling of inadequacy when we add the mental pressure that we put on ourselves, because we would love to look like this celebrity, and you know, what we behold, we want to become, and we see our celebrities. Before, we used to see them just on TV. Now we see them on our phones. Yeah. We see them every time. So there's this feeling of everybody is like this. Everybody is slim and pretty, and I'm no longer the ideal beauty. And so we're now comparing that comparison and the pressure that comes with feeling bad about your size, and especially for those who are actively trying to lose weight, and the weight is not dropping to the tune with which they want to achieve it. I think we should talk to those people and see how can we help them and help ourselves to feel less pressured to the standard of beauty that we're seeing.
I'll start by saying this: love yourself, and I mean actively love yourself in the way that stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself, and admire yourself. However you are shaped. Understand that will come in different types, body types, and sizes. And sometimes my size 10, you know, would not look like Nima's size 10, you know, or it would look like Uwi's size 10. Because we are different heights, different, you know, and composition. And where we carry our fat is also different. So human beings, first of all, women, you need to understand that we're different. And the reason why we're different is because God wants to make us, or God wants to make us uniquely beautiful. There's a way Uwi is beautiful that Nima isn't beautiful like that. There's a way that Nima is beautiful that Uwi cannot be beautiful that way. So, and it's not meant for us to compete with each other, but to admire each other and see, oh, I love your eyes, I love your nose, I love your lips, you know, I love your
eyes. It's not a compliment. I was telling my husband, everybody now is a figure, a certain kind of figure.
Good.
That's not what God wants.
So that's where I'm headed. But what we've seen now with surgery, because people have stopped loving themselves, they've decided that one person is who they love. And so everybody now wants to look like that person. And the sad thing is that you can never be that person, but just a bad copy of that person. We'll just say, you look like Kim Kardashian. You look like Ikorodu Kim Kardashian. You know those sort of things that Nigerians like to use to have each other. So understand that you are yourself, and you're so beautiful in that. But it also doesn't mean that you should take away health and fitness away from your daily life. Yes, it's important because
that's why
and when you do that,
fan of yes,
so it has its vanity. It has its vanity benefits, which is your skin will glow, you look better, you know, you feel better, you'll be more healthy, and as a mother and your wife, you just realize that even more present with your family. So you need to. You have a call.
Yes, I need to take this call.
You ask for advice.
Yes, and the advice was really coach. All right, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please go ahead with your contribution.
Good morning. My name is Grace from Ilasa. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
So, to me, I think this is not even for only people who are married, because I'm a teenager. But it's still affecting me in the sense that I'm a drummer. And in church, when I go to play church drums for different churches, some people are always criticizing me, oh, you are like this, and oh, you are this big, or you are fast, and you are playing the drums. Oh, don't you feel tired, or don't you feel, you know, in some places. And then in my church, my personal church, whenever I play the drums, there is this particular woman, she recommended like a slimming tip for my mom that my mom should give me, that should be taken. And I told my mom that, oh, I'm okay with my body. My body is one of my selling points. My body is one of the things that make me who I am. So I started taking the slimming tip because it was more like they were trying to force me to it. And then the thing started disturbing different parts of my body. I was purging. Like it was a sad point at that time. And I want to encourage people too that it does not matter whether you are fat or you are slim. It's just what makes you who you are. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can we go into body shaming?
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. There's something about loving yourself and then being body shamed that will lead you to depression. Because I remember there was a time that, I know that on this table, one way or the other, we've actually falling into this.
Yes.
And that's my advice, that we should all be mindful of the things we say to people. You don't know how far those words can actually go. And even each other, even though they're your friend. I remember one of my friend one time, I just told her, you're getting fat. Oh. She didn't even say anything. But what I noticed is that she came out of her room and then her eyes were red. And then I was like,
a confirmation of
what happened?
She's feeling bad
she
about.
said, oh, it's because I love you, my friend, but I've been trying to slim down. And then you just reaffirm that I'm fat, that all the things that I'm doing is not working. And then I told myself, we never, ever talk about somebody's weight. If they are fat, let them be, as long as they're healthy. If they are slim, let them be. So my only advice is none of your business. If their belly is big, leave them like that. Especially for those people who a woman just gave birth, and the next thing you are telling the woman is that, you fat, so I better try and make you slim down. You don't even understand what you're putting that woman through mentally. You don't even understand. She might love herself, but then you know how words can pierce deeper. So please, I beg you, be mindful of the words. See Nima, she said that she was size 16 and then she had heart issue. You would not know. But somebody out there would just say, Nima, you were I know before we be size 8. You don't talk to 16. What did happen now?
Everybody was loving
you. There's even the one of you just see you as you just full ground in our language. I had a conversation with a staff on Wednesday.
I hate that word.
And when we finished the conversation, it just occurred to me that I had a crisis on my hand because two people were feeling very heavily body shamed within the office. And I was like, I didn't mean it like that. I said, you did not mean that. That does not mean like, you are going to the gym. She's going to the gym. She's a petite person because she feels very underweight. And they say, what till you they go do for gym? See us, see the leg. As in, and they kept saying to her over and over again. Any day she comes back and say her body's paining, and they be like, they mean you that what are you carrying? You that you're so skinny. That's body shaming. It's not about joke. Don't joke about it.
You know where it comes from? It comes from their insecurities. I'm very. I know you always say it all the time. Don't talk about anybody's body.
Yes.
I'm very deliberate about what I see. Even if I have to talk about your body, if I'm not complimenting you, then I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Because I understand weight gain and weight loss, there are so many things. You're so concerned about this person's weight gain and weight loss. Have you asked about their mental health? Do you care what they are going through? So, that's why I would never.
I said this, the person was telling me she felt so bad.
The body shaming comes from a place of insecurity. I know a lot of people who are quick to tell you how much you've lost or gained because they are grappling with their own selves. So they are looking to you to make you either feel bad so that they feel better about it.
Because they are jealous. Be conscious about it.
Yeah. Because it becomes such a part of them that they are doing it unconsciously. But it comes from So I also want for people who feel body shame to realize that these people, the thing is, you cannot control the world. You can only control yourself. So we need to guard ourselves against words like that so that you protect yourself. Realize that some of these words, when they come from a place of insecurity, people that don't know. Imagine a teenager that just called and said that she was advised to take slimming tea. The person didn't say, I hope she's okay. I hope she's healthy. She did not advise her mom on healthier eating habits or better nutrient-dense food. She did not talk about, is she moving her body enough? Is she going out? Is she, she didn't say that. She's saying, slimming tea, meaning what matters to her. It's not that she's healthy, it's that she looks a certain way. And so that's why for all of us, you need to guard ourselves and understand you need to wise up again in this one.
Let me take Boniface from your brother from Plateau. Just.
Just is so far.
It's far.
I'm really sorry. I know that I need to let Mariam land because I know that this is something that she's passionate about, not just because of the show. She's spoken about it several times, and I think we need to be conscious that we might be saying things out of good intention, but you are hurting the person on the receiving end. We'll take a break. When we come back, I'll come to you, Nima. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us. So we are trying to, for your view, the goal is to reorientate. It's to educate, reorientate, listen to everybody's opinion, and help people make better decisions. One of the things that has been established over and over again is that we shouldn't try and lose weight because of just aesthetic, but we should think about weight loss because of the health benefits. but we were discussing body shaming, and Nima was going to read something
yes,
or say
I wasn't going
something.
to read. Okay, maybe I'll take comments later. But I wanted to talk about why sometimes it's important to talk. You know, so there's a body weight that is healthy. It's not overweight, neither is it underweight. Okay. And we must accept that reality of when it is underweight. I will not have a relative with me, overweight or underweight, I will not have a conversation with. Yeah. Because anything that poses health risk.
Conversation, not yab.
If you don't, no say, I
know you. That's why I was saying conversation, not yab.
For you now, but
constructive conversation,
yes.
not
but Nima is going to stylishly yab you. We go just.
So I have a cousin. She was born chubby. But we didn't know at the time we're calling our rubber baby. This it affected my cousin. When my cousin wanted to lose weight from Ebute Meta, she go trek, go stadium, trek, come back. She will not eat.
Oh gosh.
Because another family member of mine was losing weight all the way. The parents had shipped her off to school somewhere in the Asian countries, I think Malaysia or so. She was losing weight in school. She was this name, bulimic? Was that the word?
Yes.
So she was throwing up
all the time. She would put her finger.
Oh,
they
no.
called her mother to the country there. I think Indonesia or so. The mom was rushing to, what happened? What happened? They said, no, she's not doing well in school. I thought it was academic. Apparently, the school noticed that she was deliberately trying to lose weight. She was never body shamed though. It was ourselves, yabbing ourselves, that she thought, these yabs that you are giving yourself, let me not grow into it. But she looks like us. She looks like her mom. And you know, it wasn't
trauma from just observing.
Observing. She just thought, no, body weight thing, the way we talk about it.
They should not talk about her like that.
And she's young. She went to school at 16. She was 19 when we're having this conversation.
Wow.
Small girl. You know, so I will not leave anybody in an underweight or mentally unstable place about their weight around me and say they are okay on their own. We'll talk.
No. You talk. That's all we
So,
but saying there's a way to say
I would not learn the way
to she's learning
so
that one
I will,
now.
but even my daughter, I used to love, we used to call her Sheke Poof Poof. She came with her cheeks all the way like this. And she could hardly open her eyes as a baby.
So
Sheke Poof Poof can now be, I'll be watching out for when he's
body shaming.
He's not body shaming.
So we love how you say
something.
There's a region, and I'm sorry,
beautiful
is my
for her
in-laws.
cheeks.
No, I get what you're saying. There's a region that is yabis.
Everything
the greeting is yabis.
Yeah.
You know, see your legs, see your nose.
Why you bend head like this now?
Yes. So sometimes when you grow up in that area, you don't realize that you're talking to people that are not familiar with where you're coming from.
Yes.
So like, give another example on, it's not about body, but this one is about money. And somebody got commission and the person was saying, now so you go spend commission finish like that. You know, say as you small so and you they collect this commission, you go they put time for some correct place. Then they said it the first time, she got second time, and she was like, you're not my mom, you're not my
exactly.
We're colleagues. Why you asking me how I'm spending my money and making it look like? And I told her, I said, after the person, I said, this she didn't mean it like that. But I went to the person, I said, Auntie, you cannot be asking your colleague how she spends her commission and be giving those kind of advice, and the way you also said it, because there are things that there are ways you say things and you must engage the relationship. You must engage the relationship and read body to be sure if your message is landing right.
You see this mental health cases we're having today.
Yes.
I'm not vexed. We're having mental health cases because we don't even know what to take seriously or what to joke with anymore. But we are from a place where we have sayings that my people say now see,
Nima, somebody committed suicide on top jam result. Don't joke about this.
You see,
people cannot understand.
You don't joke. So I'm just trying to pick the example in question.
Okay.
Somebody said, as they make this money now, they put something aside though. I don't say anything
once.
negative.
Then you said it twice. Then you
I will say it three times.
No.
Why?
See,
Why?
if it was you,
What's the
if it
idea
was
of the
you,
message?
I know you, and I was saying it to you. If I come out of a place of I don't know you, I'm meddling.
That's what we're saying.
But if you're my friend and I know where we're coming from,
That's what.
I will tell you,
Even at
babe,
that.
That's what she's even saying.
put the money
You're
aside
my
now.
colleague at work. What's your business?
Exactly.
Because you don't know
You're my
what
colleague
financial
at work.
stretch
You're
she's
not my
going
friend.
through.
Then if I've added weight,
my hair, you buy me, I
told
will
me
cost you.
1 month
I'm not in with you
I've
people.
added weight.
If you go and buy hair, the first
let's
commission
go back
you're making,
to our
I will
weight
cost you,
loss.
not worry.
You told me the first month, you see your cheeks. Second month, see your cheeks. 3rd month, see your cheeks. Hello, are you my mirror? I can see my cheeks.
Yeah.
I know my cheeks. I'm seeing my cheeks every day. I am not beautiful. Exactly happy with my cheeks, Johnny. The way my cheeks are looking.
I'm happy with my cheeks.
But you are reminding me every day of something I am not happy about. You are not helping
me.
You
once called me round face.
Yes, all of us are learning.
What do I usually answer you? I was born like that. It came factory fitted. This is my beauty. You want to take it away? We talk. No. You don't fit to use cause the shameless.
No.
This is my beauty.
So we're not getting the show. You're not getting the conversation.
I'll take it from the save money you dey vex.
We're talking about body shaming.
Yeah.
We're talking about it from the perspective that we had someone around us that is on the bigger side, and we all were very concerned when she joined TVC, and we were like, oh, Mariam, talk to her, like, tell her she should do keto, she should do this one. You've forgotten. She had an injury. Everybody was so concerned. And we were like, but sometimes the way we are all showing our love can be a lot of pressure for the person on the receiving end of that love. Because I know. I also want to lose weight. My mom used to say something that when you get older, you would understand. There's something she said that as I'm older now, I understand. Because there were some things that would happen and I'll be like, Mommy, no, you shouldn't have. You cannot. She's like, when you get older, you understand. Sometimes we don't understand it because we're not seeing from the person's perspective. But before I will eat life and death. I will eat everything edible and I'll still be one broom. Now, I will sniff and I have thought horrible. I understand.
Now you understand.
So my mom will wear, as a young person, she will wear girdle. And she'll be like, this is my stomach, this is my stomach. I'll be like, Mommy, your stomach is, you should lose weight, you should kiniko. As a teenager, now I understand. I'm like, Mommy, you have stretch mark. Oh, Mommy, this is your stretch mark. Adudu, now I understand.
When you wear the shoe.
So I think that it is extremely important.
Make I tell you the
that don't wait till you are old to understand. Listen to us. And even though you think you're coming from a place of love, try to listen to us and understand that that person
learn resilience
might be dealing with a whole lot.
Yes.
Many people have attempted suicide because of body shaming. Some have died because of body shaming. They can't deal. And they're just like, let me just drink everything. Maybe if I just go, they will stop calling me fat. They will stop calling me thin. And they go. Yeah. We don't want that. So we need to balance this thing in love.
Sorry, and the thing I want to say is that we don't know when you talked about your child and how you used to tease her. I know to you're just teasing. I don't know about your own. Let me not talk about your own. I'll talk about my own. You know, some of us, our insecurities started from childhood. You would not know. Your parents think that they are playing with you, but you don't know what you're doing to that child. When my child was 10 months, she had one serious injury here. She fell on glass and then the thing gave her one mark there. So that mark used to affect me. Every time I see her, I was always not seeing the beauty that I wanted. So I was always making comments about it. I would dress her up, she would look good. I'll be like, this mark should leave. Then I noticed that my daughter would look at herself in the mirror. And then she would say, Mommy, I'm fine, no. But this mark, Mommy, what would you do? I went to my room and I cried. I said, you see what you've done to this girl? My husband said, you are the one that made her aware of that. So what I started doing was that every time now, I just said, Tesla is so beautiful. And this mark here even made you more beautiful. Good. So now even our friends, when our friends are trying to say, Jessa, what is this? No, don't worry, it's my best mark. Yes, you say it's my best mark. So I feel as parents, you should be mindful of the things we say. I know we're just trying to tease them. Oh, rubber. Skinny cocoa, this one, that one. You want to tease them.
I'm very grateful for my parents. I'm serious. You know the person who hype me past, not my papa.
I know, we know. All of us here.
My daughter is in the hostel now. One day they had a fight and someone said, you're not beautiful. You think it's in your head that you're beautiful. She said, are you serious? You know who my mother is? Good. My mother tells me every day how beautiful I am. She was hot too. She then found a way to call me 2 days after. I said, we're having a conversation and somebody says that I don't look Yoruba, so I'm not beautiful. I said, what did you tell them? Mommy, it didn't pay me. I said, Ufran, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Beautiful. You are the epitome of Edo beauty. That Yoruba girl can never be an Edo beauty. Beautiful. They will disqualify her in our state. Look in the mirror.
Like me to come and win beauty competition in your own state.
I love it. The way I was raised, when I was a child, I didn't have long hair. My elder sisters, fair skin, long hair. You see me in the house, I was a duckling. My hair was short because I could not. It was beefing up of confidence all through my life.
Very important.
When I was a young girl, I looked more like my brother. My sisters looked very feminine. Like my hair was short because if they play time, I go get puff for head. Boil all over the head. So my dad noticed that I was the one withdrawing. He took me by himself. He did not leave me for my mom. He took me by himself. I was in the stadium with my dad watching football. I even thought I was a boy till I got to secondary school. But you know what? You see that my local, when they took that comb ribbon, peace and salad, high people,
you are too fine.
They go say, look in the mirror.
And this is the lesson.
Look in the mirror. Till tomorrow, I don't see anybody telling me something about my body that I take seriously. I know so much about my body. If I'll tell you, have you seen my eyes?
Yeah.
Have you seen my lips? I grew up like that. I cannot have a child who should doubt their self because the way they cook me,
I love that.
nobody was allowed to tell me what I needed to look like. I already knew from home.
Major lessons for all of us.
We need to build resilience. So because the world is tough, people will tell you.
It's tough.
But now you can't see yourself.
Okay, but how did you build your resilience? You built it with love. Your father showed you so much love. So that's why we're saying
and that's what held you.
Yeah,
but not because they were not hurting me.
No.
He was dealing with it.
Yes, but imagine if all you got was hurt. You had a safe place that was, giving you that strength to be able to resist.
We all need that.
You are doing it for your daughter as well. The things that they said to her in the hostel hurt her, but she knew that she had a safe place where she was getting love. So we're saying that be that safe place for a lot of people. Many people it's so easy to be the critic. It's so easy to complain. We are hardly ever the safe place for people. And that's what Chokwe said. Like, let's try and also be that. It will help. Showing love also helps build resilience.
All right, let me take Basirat from Oshodi. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, everybody. I'm first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Please, I actually have a question from Madam Tokwe about the IVF assistance.
Oh, wow. It's going to be Instagram.
Yep.
Or through Facebook.
Ghana.
You can send that question, not on your View TVC.
Okay, because I actually sent a message on Instagram. I didn't get any response. I just want to know how to apply for it.
Oh, we've closed the application. I mentioned it that we have 300 people fill the form for 40 slots. And that in the group, we already have 160 people inside the WhatsApp group. And we've only had funds for 10 people. So that's the... Thank you so much.
So sorry.
It just broke me because I've been getting people asking me to help them to talk.
All right. But back to our conversation. I feel that we have... let's take a few comments.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.